Hello everyone, welcome to RoboticQA YouTube channel. Today we will see introduction to Selenium. What is Selenium? So let's start. What is Selenium? So Selenium is a project, and under Selenium project there are three different components, or under that we have three sub projects are there. One is Selenium IDE, another is Selenium WebDriver, and Selenium Grid. So these are the three projects are under Selenium umbrella. So let's start with what is Selenium IDE. So Selenium IDE is just a browser extension which is available for Chrome, Edge and Firefox browser, using which you can instantly create the some steps, okay, and execute it. Okay, so it is like simple record and playback tool which will quickly record the flow, your navigation, and it will play. Okay, the no coding is required to record this one. You just start the recording, record the flow, and you can execute it. So fast script creation, because it is this plugin take very minimum time to install it, and quickly it can record and play the script. So it can browser extension. Okay, so it instantly you can add this into Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and start recording and play. Minimum setup is required, targeted on simplicity, support quick validation. Okay, so these are the things are there in Selenium IDE. So where it is used, so let's say if you want to quickly record some simple flow and execute it every day, so you can do it using the Selenium IDE. What are the drawback you can say of Selenium IDE? Okay, if you want to write some complex automation flow, data driven testing, okay, generating report, everything, so those are not possible in IDE. So if in Selenium, does Selenium support record and playback? So the answer is Selenium IDE support record and playback, but not other component like Selenium WebDriver and Edge. So if you want to know like how this Selenium IDE work, I have created another video, so you can go to the description and check out the link. Okay, thank you. So next we will see another component which is a Selenium WebDriver. Okay, we'll see the architecture also. So this is very important topic. So everywhere in the project people use this Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so we'll be talking more about this Selenium WebDriver. This is the key project from Selenium actually, which is actually used in the project. No one is going to use Selenium IDE. Grid is also used, okay, and Selenium WebDriver. So these are the two important. Okay, so let's start with what is Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so Selenium WebDriver, it can mimic the user interactions. So let's say you're logging to some application, Amazon, you're adding some product to cart, making the payment, and okay, so your order is successful. So to automate this, Selenium WebDriver can help. Okay, so if you see in this diagram, so first thing is what is Selenium WebDriver actually? These are the packages actually, okay, which are available in different languages, predefined packages. So there is Java binding available, C#, JavaScript, Python, Ruby, Kotlin. Okay, so these are the bindings available for Selenium WebDriver. So if you are like new or new to Selenium WebDriver, so first you need to learn any one programming language. So either you learn Java, C# or JavaScript, Python, Ruby or Kotlin. So once you learn one of these language, you can utilize these bindings. Okay, these bindings are available in their official website of Selenium, or even if you are let's say you are going with Java, okay, so you can use some build tools also. We'll talk later about what is build tools. You can utilize the Maven repository. So in Maven repository you have all these dependencies are available like Java, Ruby. Okay, so once you learn one programming language, you can start writing the coding inside any IDE. Let's say I'm taking this example IntelliJ IDEA. or if you are using Python, you can take another IDE which is supported by Python. If you are using JavaScript, VS Code is there. So choose any kind of IDE and the language. So I'll recommend to go with Java first. Okay, it is widely used, and Python also. So if you know Java, start writing the code. Okay, and then how the Selenium work actually, once you write the code and hit the run button, it communicate with the driver files, okay, browser drivers. So let's say you want to run your script in a Chrome browser, it will take a help of Chrome driver. Okay, without this driver it will be not able to communicate with the browser. So let's say you have Chrome driver installed, and once you run the script, it will hit the Chrome driver using this W3C protocol, and that's how your browser will get invoked. Okay, Chrome browser. If you are running in an Edge browser, it will take a help of Edge driver and it will execute in Edge. Similarly, Gecko driver is for Firefox. If you have Gecko driver, okay, this will help you to run the automation script into the Firefox browser. If you want to execute your script in IE, we have IE driver, and if you want to run your script in Safari, we have Safari driver. So what is these actually drivers? These are nothing but a browser specific exe. Let's say if you are going with Windows machine you have, so you have to download Chrome driver.exe. So these drivers are provided by the vendors like browser, like Chrome will provide Chrome driver, and for each version there are different drivers. So let's say if you are using specific version of Chrome, so you will have to download the specific Chrome driver exe. Similarly for Edge, Firefox, IE and Safari. So now, so from the Selenium 4, okay, you will not need to download these drivers actually. Okay, you just need to write the code in any language and execute it. You don't need to download it and configure this browser driver files, because in the latest version of Selenium, so this is taken care internally, so you don't need to worry about like how to download, from where to download it. So I will show in this next example like how Selenium download it. Okay, there is a Selenium manager which download internally, so you don't need to worry about. But if someone asks how Selenium work, this is the high level diagram, you can go through it. Okay, so next we are going to see what is Selenium Grid. Okay, this is also used in many projects. Okay, so let's say you are you have automated the application using Selenium WebDriver, and you have automated 1000 script. Okay, and you want to run those every day. Okay, so based on how lengthy your script is, it will take lots of time, right? And if you want to, let's say, run those tests in different browsers. Okay, so let's say I'm running the script in Chrome, it is taking 1 hour. Again I have to run in Firefox, which will take another 1 hour. Again Edge, it will take 1 more hour. Okay, to overcome this problem, so Selenium Grid will help here. Okay, so what this is, it is again another project from Selenium which you can integrate with the Selenium WebDriver. Okay, and this will help you to run your test in different browsers at a time. So if you see cross browser testing, so you can run test in multiple browsers at a time, let's say Chrome, Firefox, Edge in parallel. Okay, and it will definitely reduce the speed also. Okay, sorry, it will reduce the time. Okay, let's say if it is taking 3 hours, it can be done within a 1 hour. Okay, this is again another benefit. So setting up the grid is another task which will take definitely another video we need to make on the Selenium Grid also, how it can be done. There are different ways in the project. People use AWS, Azure, Docker, different things they use to configure this Selenium Grid and execute the test cases. So if you see the core purpose, Selenium Grid, this can extend the Selenium WebDriver capability by enabling large scale parallel cross browser OS test execution across a distributed infrastructure. Okay, you have option to configure in different browsers, a number of browsers. Let's say I need to configure 10 Chrome, 10 Firefox, 10 Edge browsers and run all the tests parallelly. It can be done using the Selenium Grid. I hope this video is useful. So if you are looking for any other content, I have made the complete series of Selenium with Java full course. You can watch my other video and subscribe.